Last breath, motherfucker.
We're gonna do a song that you never heard before.
Great American hip hop.
I want to start with Brother Black, aka the Black Dawn.
His last breath entertainment all day.
Alright, no doubt. VSOP here, man, aka your favorite producer.
Welcome to the show, J Trees.
Yo, what it do, fellas? Glad to be here. You already know this, J Kid. All my niggas keep it real, my ladies keep it tight, man. 100. It's Bloodshot, aka.
I am Burnz. As always, chin up, chest out, carry yourself with honor, carry yourself with pride.
Great American.
The Great American Hip Hop Debate. Hip Hop Debate. Hip Hop Debate.
Somebody.
Dude couldn't do
Oh shit,
fucking
let me get
three
right.
shit.
Yo, I can't do no fucking push-ups, my nigga.
Nah, damn, bro.
Nah.
I be getting my push-ups off.
Oh.
I have to because my shoulder's fucked up, and that's mainly why I do it. More so for my shoulder than my chest than anything else. But it helps. You know why? Because it's like planking and shit too. It helps your fucking lower core too.
Yeah.
That shit is good exercise, man. I'm telling you. Get your push-ups off, people.
Word.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. I'm not confident I could do 10 right now.
Damn.
I think I'd
do 10
might
easy,
peak at
yo.
around 5 or 6.
Fuck.
Yeah. This physique is like just natural.
What? Oh, that's what that is? No,
Yeah.
real talk though. No bullshit pause, all that shit. You lost a good amount of weight though, yo.
Yeah.
That's good, man. You got that off.
All right, let's get to it. I feel awake. I feel alive. I'm happy to be alive.
Yes,
happy
sir.
to be here.
Yes, sir.
Caramel, iced coffee. Cheers to all.
Bougie.
Welcome, world, to the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast. Episode what? 7? 8?
Damn, man.
Oh yeah, last one was
Lucky number
Lucky
7.
Episode 8. That's
Yes,
good.
sir.
We about to hit 10. That's dope.
Yeah, man.
Welcome, listeners, fans, friends, family.
Join us on this
Brother
journey.
F.
Yes, Brother F.
Live
Live and
in
direct.
Fuego Studios. That's
Yes.
Shout out to the Spotify listeners. That's
Yes, sir.
new. Shout out to
Yes.
the Apple Podcast listeners. That's
Word.
new.
Word. Yes. Join us on this journey.
Yeah. Shout out to the SoundCloud listeners, but I believe our run on SoundCloud is coming to an end.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah.
But it was a good run though.
It's a good
a good-
opening
It's a good jump off platform.
market, platform. We put up some good numbers that exceeded original goals that we set. So that was something to be proud of. That was good. So cheers to us. Cheers to the show. Shout out to everybody who was fucking with us on SoundCloud.
Or join us on the other platforms.
Yeah,
man.
just switch over to Spotify or Apple Podcasts or
it's free.
Anchor Podcasts, I think.
Yeah.
It's on a lot of platforms now, the show.
Yeah. Either way you
So listen there, yeah.
Yeah,
for
either
sure.
way you
check
can get
in. Check the Instagram, GAHHD_podcast for the links and for updates.
Yeah. Twitter.
Yeah. We got some merch coming soon.
Word.
Hoodies and shirts and stuff.
Some slap yourself merch. Dead ass.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have any specific shout outs this week. But it's more generic. Shout out to all y'all, the Breath Babies, as always.
Breath Babies. COX.
Brother Black.
Love y'all.
Taking care of some business. Floridians, holla.
Yep.
Nice one. He's actually in PA, he told me,
Yeah.
for a little bit. So holla.
Yeah, he's gonna be there for a little while.
all the goons. Nelly Nell, is your birthday today? I know this ain't going to come out on your birthday, obviously. But
Yeah, but when you
holla,
hear it,
happy
just
birthday.
know it was on your birthday.
Yeah.
Yes, word. Happy birthday, Nelly. No.
My other man, Roy, happy birthday.
Roy.
Yeah, it's good times, yo. What is it? It's July something, right? July 28th, 26th? Whatever.
26, 27. Damn.
27. Yo, I'm lost. I'm telling you, I've been feeling like I've been behind.
I can't believe I just thought it was the 26th.
Anyway, last episode we had some fun. It's a funny episode, and I've been having a lot of fun listening back to it.
Yeah, it is definitely funny, especially with the Mook edits.
Yeah. Shout out to Mook edits.
Word, Mook edits.
Made that shit extra funny.
Yes,
shout out to everybody we spoke of,
Mm-hmm.
directly or indirectly.
Word.
Shout out to everybody who listened. Shout out to everybody who commented and gave some feedback. That was dope.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a good, not introductory, because we've already introduced ourselves, obviously, if we're on episode 7, but it was a good, like, get to know us.
more like an insight into what, you know.
Yeah, some topics that we discussed.
Yeah. Which will
Our
further
opinions and shit.
delve into, you know.
Yeah, so that was, what we called it? The Michael and Scotty episode, right?
Word.
I fucked that up, man, because I titled it and I was like Michael and Scotty. I should have just said Jordan and Pippen. That shit sounded mad better.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm stupid.
I don't know.
I thought about that shit 2 days later, but it was already like published on all the platforms.
Yeah, it's too late.
And I was like, fuck. So that's going to be a future episode. Jordan and Pippen. But it'll kind of be a repeat, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
this episode, we'll let the artwork speak for itself.
Word. But it's going to be good.
Yeah, it's going to be good. But this episode, we are back to debating. It's going to be, I guess, a 2-man debate.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to have other focuses at the moment, and I hope everybody's handling their business. Cheers to me, yo, because a couple years ago I would have just said fuck y'all, and now I'm showing y'all some love and wishing y'all the best. So cheers to growth.
Yeah, definitely. Cheers to growth, but you know,
yo, Dunkin' Donuts, man, holla. I need a sponsorship.
Yo, this guy's drinking y'all coffee like it's fucking.
That's just sweet, and I don't even like sweet, but
this guy
should give me that energy, boy.
Yeah, that's that
Talk
coffee. You see all the shit, all the years of shit talking.
But I balance it with water.
Nasty.
Coffee is nasty. Coffee is fucking hot bean juice.
Basically, so
yeah,
but it
that's
tastes
nasty.
Good, though.
It don't taste good. It tastes good when you put shit in it. Milk and sugar and all this other good shit.
Oh, like coffee by itself? Oh,
yeah, coffee by itself is gross as fuck.
Oh, yeah, it's fucked up, yeah. But you got to add shit to it. Come on, man.
But if you subtract the coffee, whatever you added will probably still be good.
Nah, you drink milk? Because I don't drink white milk.
No, I don't actually drink milk.
Exactly.
But you could drink milk with a little bit of sugar in it. That shit'll be good.
Gross. I still think that's gross.
But if you take the milk and the sugar out and just leave the coffee, that's just gross. I don't know. I'm talking about shit. Whatever. Dunkin' Donuts, holla. Caramel. What is it? Caramelized coffee. That ain't sweet.
Caramelized coffee ass nigga.
So, if anybody want to surprise me with a coffee, that's the order right there. I just gave it to you.
Make sure you throw it in his face.
Yeah, I'm bribable.
Easily bribed, too. I can see.
Oh, I'm easy, too.
Shit. Scottie Pippen over here. Still in the building.
Back from retirement.
Dropping buckets. Shooting them clubs.
Gotta put them points up, yo. Hot boy summer.
Nah,
shooting
that's
for
why.
MVP.
Yeah.
Nah, but let's get focused, man. I don't know if people listen to podcasts, right? Because I listen to podcasts, and sometimes you just listen to podcasts, and it's people talking shit. Like some of my favorite podcasts, sometimes I'll be listening to it, and I'll be like, damn, these niggas are just talking mad shit.
Yeah.
But it's still entertaining. So
and funny.
I hope when we just go off the cliff into some random bullshit that people are fucking with it.
Yeah.
But let's try to get focused. So today we are here to debate the greatness of the Queen Bee, Beyonce, who's really dope.
She's the queen, man.
Yeah, man, Beyonce's the shit, and I'm gonna go into that in a minute. Versus Rihanna, who's like, all right, Beyonce got the beehive, right? And she's the Queen Bee, but then Rihanna's what?
She got the Navy.
I know she got the Navy, but like, what's her? Is Riri, right? Like, she's just Riri. She's just dope, and she does mad fucking dope shit.
Yeah.
And
She'll probably never make music again though.
Yeah. And then versus Aaliyah. And Aaliyah's baby girl, but she don't have a
Following.
no, she has a following.
I mean,
they don't have a name.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that, right? So I was thinking, damn, if she's baby girl, the team should be the baby girls, right? Yeah. And then, but you think guys could be baby girls? Like they could be Beehive or Navy? Like it's a
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Be whatever you want.
Yeah.
I'll be. Damn, would I be baby girls?
Yeah, you would be.
Yo, I shit on myself a lot in these podcasts. Fuck it.
Yeah.
So that's the three. So it's Queen Bee, Beyonce, Riri, Rihanna, baby girl, Aaliyah, and there's a lot of topics I want to hit, but I didn't write nothing down. So we're just gonna freestyle, and we're gonna branch off into other conversations, obviously, and then we're gonna decide.
Right.
Now, like I said on last episode, I'm already biased to Aaliyah.
Right. Because, she's more from our era. We grew up with that.
I love Aaliyah. So that's known. So I'm going to try to, like, not be too biased. But let's start with music. Let's start with, like, favorite songs or favorite albums. Let me start by saying, like, I'm not even big on albums by Beyonce or Rihanna. Like, I just listen to them now for podcast
Oh, absolutely.
purposes.
Yeah. That's what I was telling F earlier. Like, if it wasn't, I'll be honest, if it wasn't for this podcast, I doubt I would go back and be like, oh, I gotta listen to every Rihanna or every Beyonce album.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I'll be honest. I'll be 100% honest.
That's where it's different with Aaliyah, because I do listen to Aaliyah albums, specifically the Aaliyah album, the one that dropped. Was it right before she passed, because she put out videos for it.
Right.
So that album to me is the dopest album of all cumulative albums by all three artists.
Right.
And that's an album that I listened to when it came out. You know, I was anticipating it.
Yeah. And it was during our time.
And I've continued to listen to it throughout the years.
Right.
Now Beyonce, I was never big on her albums.
Right. She had hits, though.
She has songs. That's the thing about all of them. They have songs.
They have a lot of hits.
So
A lot of hits.
there's mad Beyonce songs that I love, but I had never listened to an album, because I like to listen to music as albums.
Right, me too. Absolutely.
You know, I consider it a full-length piece of art, so I want to hear the story from beginning to end. Singles are just like chapters. So, you know, the music industry is based on the formula of releasing the single leading up to the album, so they give you a chapter, whatever. I prefer to listen to the whole thing first as one. So I had never listened to a Beyonce album until podcast time.
Right.
And I'm not a big fan, like, of the earlier work, where I felt it was more label influenced, I think. Where they were more like, she hadn't achieved the creative freedom that she has now.
So you figure that they were telling her what to make.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like she has to make certain sounding records.
Yeah, I think a lot of the songs, a lot more of percentage of the albums were pre-written, like songs that they already knew they were giving her.
Believe it or not, she on every album she is credited as writer and producer.
Yeah, but you could write, like, you could get a writing credit for a line, or a tweak.
Yeah, but supposedly, from what I understand and from what I read, she is heavily involved in all her projects.
I believe that now,
especially now more than ever.
Of course, yeah. I think now she just does whatever the fuck she wants, when she wants. Like, she literally really is the queen bee. Like, her and Jay-Z to me are American royalty.
Yeah, they're
know what
definitely
I'm
hip hop
saying?
royalty.
Yeah, fuck that. To me, they're American royalty. Like, I would rather have them go represent the country more so than our you know, political leaders.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me, they are the power couple of America.
Yeah.
So equivalent to like the UK, for example, they are our king and queen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I see what you're saying.
So what was I saying? I forgot.
You were saying about them, about her following and her being able to do whatever the fuck she wants.
Oh yeah. So now that she has the freedom, her last 2 projects, which the first one would be Lemonade, which to me is a really dope album. Like from start to finish, that's to me that's the better album than
that's her best. In my
that's
opinion,
the number 2 album behind Aaliyah. So if we're listing best albums, is Aaliyah,
Lemonade,
the Aaliyah album, and then Lemonade.
right?
Yo, that album's fucking dope, yo. Like,
It's very. It's. I mean, it's basically her life in song.
it's her diary,
Her
like,
experience.
Yeah. That's the one I felt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Out of all of them, I guess because it was it wasn't the breakup album because they ain't break up.
Nah,
But it was like kind of like
you about to lose it.
Yeah, the Exposed album.
Yeah. I actually, believe it or not, I've listened. Like I said, I've listened to all her albums, and she man bashes basically on every album. Did you listen to them well or no, Burnz?
I listened to them,
you
but
remember?
not as much as I listened to Lemonade. Like I heard Lemonade a few times.
But
like,
do you remember like most of the songs and shit?
Nah, I remember the
earlier
bigger
work?
songs. The rest of them, like, I kind of brushed over them.
Nah.
Yeah, like
Like
I
you
gave them
skip a
all
lot?
one listen, but then after you fucking listen to 10 albums, like,
Nah.
but
One big thing.
she has a lot of songs that I like,
Yeah, she's got a lot.
Song-wise.
Like I've said, like I said before, she's got a lot
and
of hits.
I don't think a lot of them are man bashing. Probably album cuts were man bashing, right?
Wow, yeah, big time.
Yeah.
You
No,
know.
fuck that. I ignore that, man. Don't bring that negative energy over here.
I'm just saying.
no,
I'm just stating a
I'm
fact.
talking to her. No, I'm not talking to her. Well, I am talking to her because I was gonna say I'm not because I don't want the beehive to attack. But listen, attack.
Yeah.
That'll help. But yo, Lemonade, man. Wow,
Yeah, it's a good
I had
album.
never heard that album.
I told you, man.
Yeah.
It was a good album, man.
No, but you told me recently.
But I told you before you even listened
That
to it. I was
album's
like,
been out for years.
I know. No, it's only been out, what, a year?
Nah, that album
2
came
years,
out
maybe.
before 444.
All right, 2 years then, maybe. It's
I feel like
2 years.
444 is
bro.
older, no?
No, man.
I would say 3 years.
Nah, I'll tell you right now. Fucking. But I told you.
Anyway,
man, I remember
that album came out first.
Yeah.
Then 444. And I had always listened to 444. And, you know, it was, I guess, like the Jigga side of the story.
Right.
And I had never listened to her side of the story, which would have been the Lemonade album, which now that I've heard it, yo, that shit's dope, yo.
It's a good album, bro. I told you.
Like,
Damn. 3 years.
3 years, I told you.
2016.
The albums are interwoven.
Yeah. Like, I'll be honest. Her Lemonade and the Beyonce album, those are her best projects.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
By far.
But, nah, Lemonade to me wins it.
Yeah.
And then they did the Carter's album, Beyonce and Jigga. And it's dope. There's a track on there, I think it's the last track. I think it's called like, damn, let me check. Love something, Love Forever, or it's not True Love because that's mad generic.
What?
True Love. You see, I didn't listen to the Carter's album.
Oh, you should. That's
I
such
know.
a dope album.
I have to listen to that. That's the one project I
Love
didn't-
Happy.
Oh,
So
okay.
they actually talk about, like, they're going back and forth rapping.
Mhm.
And,
They're shitting on each other.
yeah, let me see if I play a little bit of this. What?
Oh yeah, I did hear this song.
You've heard this?
Yeah, I did hear this.
Right here. Yo, that.
Yeah. I did hear that. Yeah.
So
I remember hearing it, but I only heard it once.
You remember when we did the draft?
Yeah.
Episode.
Yeah, that was gonna be my second pick, yo. B was
And
gonna be my second
I
pick.
told you my label was gonna put out the Drake and Rihanna
Yeah.
like breakup albums
Yeah.
each, and then the comeback together love album.
Yeah.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
J and
Basically,
B.
yeah. She released Lemonade. He released 444, and then they came out with the Carters. Yeah.
Yo, and
That was strategic as fuck. They got that off.
that's so dope. Like all those two projects from Beyonce are my favorite.
Yeah. Beyonce and Lemonade.
Lemonade and Lemonade and the Carters.
Oh, okay.
And then Beyonce. So I don't know if you count the Carters as a Beyonce project, but to me it is. So fuck it.
That's why I'll be honest. That's part of the reason why I didn't listen to it because I consider it like a joint project. Cause,
Yeah,
you know, Jay's
but
all
no,
over
it's
it.
dope.
No. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'll give it a listen. I'll definitely listen to it on the way home now. But
Yeah, definitely. The first song, Summer.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I know a couple. Like I said, I know a couple cuts. I know that one.
That's a
Obviously
good one too.
The Ape shit.
And they got a song called Friends.
Yeah.
That is my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good song. So Beyonce wins second place on the greatest albums in my list. And then I didn't bond with any Rihanna albums like you said you did.
Yeah. The last album.
The
was
anti-album.
big. Yeah, that was a good album.
To me, my favorite Rihanna album was one that was more I don't remember the name of it. It was the one that was more house music.
Probably Loud.
Maybe. It was like the fifth one. They both got so many fucking albums,
They
too,
got.
by the way.
I think Beyonce's got like 6 and Rihanna's got 5 or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
But
It's a lot of work.
I love Rihanna songs a lot. Well, they all have songs that I love, but
Yeah.
when it comes to Rihanna, the songs that I like the most are when she does that club house music sound.
Yeah, like dance music and shit.
Yeah, I think that's when she really like.
In her pocket.
Yeah. She makes her dope as shit. So there's a song she made with I think Calvin Harris.
Oh yeah.
This is what you came here for, I think is the name of it. Yo, that's a fucking dope song. Like that goes into these songs I'm gonna play over and over
Yeah.
for the rest of my life. Shit.
Yeah.
Then she has another one.
What, the Where Have You Been All My Life?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fire song.
Yeah, that
Yo, I
shit.
imagine hearing these songs like in the T-Rock.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's the kind of music it was.
Yeah. With the
Exactly.
with the.
The trance.
I'm trying to think of a PC way to put the love drug.
That's all you could say. That's all you could say. Yeah, but definitely, she definitely had dance music and dance inspired music and shit all over.
Yeah.
Especially on that album.
That's when I really fuck with Rihanna.
Yeah. Nah, Anti doesn't have any of that actually.
I know, and that's what I mean about her albums. Like, minus that one album where it's the focus, it gets sprinkled onto other albums.
Yeah.
But she does. Oh no, but you know what? She does have another song that I really love that's not in that vein. It's a song called Stay, and it's featuring somebody. It might be like Adam Lambert or some shit. I think it's like a breakup song. Yo, let me tell you. Let me get on my Burnz shit real quick. If you listen to the last episode, you might have got to know Tis, to know and to notice. Some music be getting me in my feels, yo. Like my niece Ash would say. And shout out to her. Shout out to my niece Envy.
Mickey Echo featuring Mickey Echo.
Featuring Mickey Echo.
Yeah.
Play a little bit. That's enough.
That's enough?
Yeah.
Yeah, this song, what are you, nuts? Wait, hold on. Let me go get the razors.
Yeah.
Let me go
put away the rope.
Let me fill the tub up with some water, and let me go get the toaster real quick and plug it in for you. All right.
Yo,
We get a bottle of Zans. Hold on.
Come on. I'm not trying to be mad laughy this episode. What I was saying. Oh yeah, so some songs get me in my feels, and that's one, yo.
Yeah,
that's
a gut wrencher.
I don't want to get into specifics.
Yeah,
but that track right there is.
It's like I was just showing F
flavor.
before we started and shit. On her last album, she's got a couple songs that are like that.
Yeah,
she's got "Love on the Brain." Y'all know you.
But I heard the album. Yeah, it has good songs.
It has great songs. That's a great album, I think. I
don't think it's as cohesive as Lemonade. I think it's more like she's giving you like.
I'll be honest, because Lemonade has one specific focus,
right?
You know
and although the sound does vary on the album,
yeah, absolutely.
So it's got like it's got like a country song almost.
Yeah, there's a country song. Yeah. That's
and
what I was
it's got a song with The Weeknd that gave me like Prince and Michael Jackson, collabo vibes. And Rihanna does the same thing on her album, where it's an eclectic mix of sounds, but I guess because the subject matter is not so focused, it sounds like an eclectic mix of sounds.
That's what it is,
right? Yeah. That makes
good
sense.
Album,
that was a,
and there was a lot of hits that came off that album.
Sentence, but yeah. I be talking to myself. I forget there's a mic and it hears me talking to me.
It picks up everything.
But yeah, Anti is another. See, I can't go into detail on Anti the way I could with Lemonade because I didn't feel it like that.
Nah. Like I was just telling.
I don't know if it's that again. Damn, and sometimes I think I be sounding like what? Like a little bitch.
Like a little. Sometimes.
But as we were saying last episode, is it that I be sounding like a little bitch, or is it that I be just not afraid to just really fucking let y'all know how I feel and let y'all in, and y'all not used to that, so it's not me who's wrong. It's whoever's.
I get it.
Whatever.
That's not what we mean by being a little bitch.
I am a little bitch though.
Nah, this.
Damn, I forgot what the fuck I was saying now.
About Anti not connecting.
Right, because I think, not to sound like a little bitch, but Lemonade had me more in my feels.
Right. You could actually, you know what it was? It's not that it had you, obviously it had you more in your feels, but you could relate more to it.
Yeah, so I was thinking about this, right? And not to like, I don't know. I don't consider this sexualizing them. I don't think, but like if you categorize these women in a sense of like, let's say classmates, or you have a summer in the hood where you have a group of people you chill with, and they're part of the crew, right? So Beyonce to me is like almost like the Southern Belle that you want to bag her, but she's kind of uppity, right?
Yeah.
And somebody's gonna wife it, but it's gonna be like
somebody that's got a little bit
like a jigger. Yeah, it's gonna have to be like a jigger. It's not gonna be like whoever.
Yeah, it's not gonna be.
And then Rihanna is the bad one that everybody wants to bag, but she don't want nobody to bag her because she's bad and chilling and like. She'll chill with you and she'll probably blaze with you and hang out.
And shit.
Yeah, she might bag you.
She'll bag you for a minute and then just dip off and shit. Play you like a sucker and shit. Be like, yo, never talk to you.
She'll just use you and ghost you. I volunteer for that, by the way.
Yeah, that ghosting I will volunteer for anytime. Sorry, babe. She'll understand.
And then Aaliyah is like just shorty, like that's cute little shorty.
That's the chick that you've always been friends with and shit.
And you don't even want to corrupt her.
Yeah, but you knew she was a fly little thing or whatever. But you didn't want to fuck with her, so you just whatever. She just.
But you can't you have to keep her around. Like,
oh no, that's
that was
what
BFF before BFF existed.
Yeah.
But you always love her, and it's not always in a what's the word? not sexual, but like you have platonic love for her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You also love her, like you're in love with her.
Yeah, of course.
But you have a lot of love and protective vibes for her.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Where Rihanna could protect herself, and Beyonce's like probably got security guards.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I was thinking about that, and that don't really got nothing to do with the debate. But I was just thinking about it on my way driving. So yeah, so
That's how you would categorize
Beyonce also has like those ballad types of songs.
Yo, she's got a lot of ballads. Like, I'll be honest, there was one thing that I told you a week ago, well, 2 weeks ago before we did the last episode. She's got an album called I Am Sasha Fierce.
Yes.
Yo,
That's her alter ego, Sasha Fierce.
Yes.
Yes.
One song was mildly fierce. And that was it. There is nothing fierce about that album. Every song on that album, besides Single Ladies, is a ballad. Yo, my nigga, I was like, wow, I'm going to kill myself. I'm literally going to just get in my car and drive into the river, yo, and drown with my car.
Damn, there's a song, and I don't remember it now. I don't remember the name of it. It's a ballad, though, and it's really dope. By Beyonce. Yeah, it's an earlier version. It's not catered to you. Does she have a song with like Angel in the title?
Yeah.
I think
Halo.
It's that one. Halo. Nah. Be my Halo. Nah. It's a different one. If I remember it, I'll tell you. But she has a really nice ballad that I like.
That song, Best Thing I Never Had, that song was good.
She has a ballad on Lemonade that I like.
Yeah.
I didn't count her Destiny's Child shit, though.
Me neither, nah.
Yeah.
Nah, me neither.
Then Aaliyah has rest in peace, Aaliyah, by the way. That was a
tragic loss for the culture.
Do you remember where you were?
Yeah.
When Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
I remember where I was. Were you with me?
Were we together?
Were we in the dungeon?
Probably. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's
we
right.
had just come back from that spot that was by the water on Marin Boulevard. What was that shit called? Sandbar.
Sandbar, yes. Sandbar. There you go.
Yeah. Brother F knew that shit used to be popping.
Yeah.
That was the original La Marina.
Yeah, basically. Basically.
Word up.
Word.
Shout out to Sandbar. Shout out to everybody who was
R.I.P. Sandbar.
In that mix, in that coro.
Yeah. R.I.P. Aaliyah.
So we had just come from there. We were in the dungeon. Yeah. Everybody who knows the dungeon knows what time it is. Shout out to the dungeon.
Word, the dungeon.
And I remember, I don't know if it came over the news or somebody said it. And I think Fernando said it for some reason.
Yeah.
And that was whack, bro.
Yeah, that was super.
That was booty.
You know what's funny is that like I was reading F's book, and I remember the day that happened, that 9/11 happened and shit.
Yeah.
I saw the second plane flight from my school. So I was going to Apex at the time.
Okay.
And from the school, I saw like the second plane hit because it flew right over us. And the funny thing is that we were talking about Aaliyah.
Oh, yeah?
Just watching, we was looking and shit. Was like, damn, that's fucked up. What are they going to do? We didn't know like it was terrorists yet.
Right.
And we was like, damn, that's fucked up, whatever. And we were talking about Aaliyah and shit. We were like, damn, Shorty passed away. That's
I think
foul.
she had died like September 9th, yo.
Was it? Nah. It was in August. She passed
it was
away
in August?
Yeah, she passed away in August. But we were talking about that shit. I remember we were talking about that shit in school and shit.
During 9/11, I was home. I think I was unemployed at the time.
Yeah?
Just doing the music.
Y'all was stuck in the city
and
forever.
I got mad selfishly because I was watching Maury and they cut in to show 9/11 and I'm like, yo, fuck 9/11. Who's the dad, B?
Yo,
Maury. Yo.
Dick.
And I remember being tight because I missed the episode. And then I remember Mook showed up and that nigga was shook.
Yeah. I remember.
That's funny that he did end up writing a book about it, because I remember he showed up at the lab at Club Joe's at the time. And shout out to damn, I don't remember her name right now. Shout out to my homegirl. She just reminded me about Club Joe's the other day. But
Club Joe's.
He showed up at Club Joe's, and shout out to everybody who ever visited Club Joe's. That was
August 25th.
That was good times.
Aaliyah passed away.
Okay, yeah. So we were definitely at Sandbar, and we came out because that was summertime.
Yeah.
So Aaliyah only had 3 albums.
Yeah.
The first album, when she was 15, produced by R. Kelly.
Get that
AJ
motherfucker.
Nothing But a Number. Which now I don't even want to listen to that album. Like, just look at the sentence I just said. The album when she was 15, produced by R. Kelly.
Get that motherfucker.
Yeah. Titled AJ Nothing But a Number.
Yeah.
Holy shit, what the fuck was going on right there? America? Like, damn. Civilization?
Nobody picked up on it. Not that nobody picked up on it, but it was whatever to people. You know why? And I'll be honest, and it's sad to say, man, because
different times, yo.
Different times, and they wasn't white people, yo. You know,
that
so
goes to show how society was like.
If she was a little white girl and that was happening to her, it'd be a different story.
Yo, there's so much shit now that wouldn't come out, because of how society is.
Yeah. Right.
So I was listening to. You remember those old Eminem prank calls?
Ken Kniff.
Yeah, shit like that. That wouldn't come out. Something like the Jerky Boys. You remember the Jerky Boys?
How do you say that, Flapjack?
Oh, but they were mad fucking
racist and offensive.
Yeah, they were definitely not PC at all.
Yeah, they couldn't come out right now like that.
No,
I don't
think
they
would make no money, and not only that, they would get canceled quick.
Yeah,
fast.
Like there's a lot of shit right now that I mean, there's a lot of stuff back in the day that you wouldn't be able to put it out right now. That show would be too weird. So that album, to me, falls under that category. So I didn't listen to it.
Yeah.
Although it's the only Aaliyah album available on Apple Music, which Apple Music, y'all got to step that up.
Yeah, for real, that sucks.
Y'all also got to, like, pay us. But,
get it popping. We're popping.
I didn't listen to that album. So the next album, 1 in a Million, with Timbaland, is fucking
classic
fucking
dope. Classic album.
That song, that single is like one of my, I mean, I think the majority of the people I know, or I think I know, would say that that's one of the best and most classic songs of our lifetimes.
Yeah. And the thing is too is that, like, for me, like, Timbaland is known for his complex production style. You know, with a lot going on and different layers and a lot of different drum patterns and shit. And that one is one of his most simplest beats.
Yeah.
And it's you know, at its core, it's simple as shit.
Yeah. You know, I remember with being put on to that song by Nell. Shout out to Nell again.
Word, happy birthday, Nell.
Happy birthday. And that was how he described it to me. He was like, yo, you heard the song with the crickets? And I'm like, nah, dog. And he put me on, and I remember, like, that day and that moment.
Yeah.
And that was a good, that's just a dope song, man. And then that album
had a four-page letter.
Another
The song was Slick Rick
song
that they sampled that old Marvin Gaye shit. What the fuck is it called?
Damn, I don't remember. Yeah, because I don't have that album here, so I was streaming that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because, again, it's not available on Apple Music. I don't know if it's on Spotify. I don't think so.
No.
I didn't even check.
But
then the next album, Aaliyah, again, one of my favorite albums, that is like a 4.5 mic album to me.
That's a good album. Again, produced by.
It has the first song on the album, "We Need a Resolution."
Yeah. Yo, I remember when you first heard that, you showed it to me. Yo, you gotta check this Timbaland beat. You were gassed. Yo, listen to this. And I remember
I'm still gassed off that song.
Yeah, that's a dope ass.
Yo,
beat.
have you ever listened to the lyrics of that song?
Yeah.
Oh man.
But it's very. I'll be honest. The beat is almost overpowering.
The beat is crazy. I wanted you to hear that beat because it reminded me of a beat you had made.
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
I think we named your beat the robot beat or the space beat, some shit like that.
Yeah. That was what Jack said, yeah.
Some shit like that, yeah. Shout out to Jack. Damn, we haven't spoken to Jack in a... I haven't spoken to Jack.
I know I haven't either.
Shout out to brother Jack. That's the craziest white boy I ever met in my life.
Word
I got
up.
mad love for him.
Yeah. Cool motherfucker, yo. Love
but yeah, so that song sounded to me like a beat that you had made, so which was why I was so excited to play it for you. But also the lyrics to that song are like relationship
Yeah, of course.
101. And then Timbaland adds like a bullshit verse. That verse is pretty whack.
Oh yeah, but it's Timbaland, man.
It sounds good, but it's lyrically corny. But the song itself is crazy. Damn, let me see. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I just want to go down the track list because that album to me is freaking crazy, man.
Yeah.
So boom, we need a resolution, right? Loose Rap is cool. It's a cute little song, but then Rock the Boat. Psh. Yo, that's such a dope song that should be making me want to dance, and I don't even dance. And then More Than a Woman, another just dope song, production.
Again, Timbaland.
Damn, we sound like we're just dick eating Aaliyah.
But it's what. But
anyway, this whole album to me is super dope from start
Beginning
to
to
finish. I think of all of the albums in contention, it is the dopest.
Really?
Song wise, oh shit, Tree says he's dialed in. I don't know if you wanna fuck with him. No, we don't even have the adapter. Damn, Trees, I love you. My bad. Gotta be on point, baby. Snooze, you lose.
he was saying that he thought it was at 1:30 that we were gonna start. Is it 1:30?
Nah,
Not
it's
even.
120.
You told him the time though. I know.
I
you
told
put-
everybody the
I know.
time. Damn, it's dilemmas,
You're a bastard.
and it's on air. So
Yeah.
wow, Trees, I love you. Fuck it, we're already in the groove. Catch you on the next one. So the Aaliyah albums, or excuse me, the Aaliyah album, it's just dope. It's just a really good album. So in the whole entire music contention, right? In this category, who would you select? Like, who has the dopest music overall?
Overall,
Yeah.
that's a tough one, man. Because, in my opinion, I probably would have gone with Rihanna because she's so diverse. She could do it all. Like, she literally could do it all and could do it all well. I was just showing F before we even started because there's a song on there. It's a folk song.
Yeah.
Fucking folk song. And it sounds amazing. And then you listen to the lyrics and it's amazing. I was like, Jesus Christ. That's another one that's gonna get you in your feels.
Oh, I gotta focus on that thing. You know what's crazy though? Rihanna could really sing, and I don't think in the beginning of her career that was
The focus, yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't the focus.
Yeah, and she
And
really
she
could
can.
fucking sing. Yeah.
That's what I was just telling F before we started.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, she can really fucking sing. I was actually, I'll be honest, because that wasn't what I was focused on. I remember early on, like you just said, in her career and shit, you know, and she could really blow. Pause.
Yeah. In the music category, I gotta go with Aaliyah.
Yeah, because she just had
Biasly.
amazing production.
And if not counting her, like if we excuse her, I would go with Beyonce.
Yeah.
Because the Lemonade album kind of pushes it over the edge. I think they have an equal amount of songs that I like. I think Beyonce might even have one or two more. She has a song called, I think, 7-Eleven. Is that the name of it? That she's like dancing in the video with her daughter. Yo, that shit is fucking fire to me for some reason. She's worked a lot with The Dream, and I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, the dream is dope.
Although Rihanna has also, but I feel like he's written more for Beyonce. I don't know. I could be wrong. Somebody check that and let me know. So music-wise, I'd go Aaliyah, Beyonce, Rihanna.
Right.
Now, music seems to be the least of their, and when I say their, I'm just talking about all of them. Although obviously we know, Baby Girl's not around. But music seems to be becoming less and less of a focus of them. So, for example, Rihanna isn't really in a rush to put out her next album.
She's not pressed yet to put out another album.
You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe for Beyonce that doesn't apply so much because she... Well, no. Yeah, exactly. Music is not their highest priority, right? So let's talk outside ventures.
Okay.
And I want to start with Aaliyah, not because I'm biased, and I don't think she wins this category, obviously.
No.
But she was around first, and she not that she started it, but she played a part in crossover, or in artist crossover.
Yeah.
At the time, right?
Right.
So she did she didn't have a clothing line, but she did model for Tommy Hilfiger.
Yes, exactly.
And that was dope. Like that's some of the dopest marketing.
She was tying me down and
Yeah,
shit. I
yeah.
remember.
Like, yo, is that she's mad cute? So that's.
And you got to remember too, this was in an era where women wore baggy clothes.
Yeah, and then she'd freak it with the tube top.
Yeah, and
Oh
the boxers,
man, the
and
contrast.
shit.
Yeah, Aaliyah, damn.
And you got to remember, like Tommy made like loud colors and shit, like yellow, blue, red, like super loud and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Is Aaliyah my biggie?
nah, I thought Lauren was.
I think they both are. Damn. And then right. She branched off into movies.
Yeah, she started acting.
Yeah, so she did
Romeo Must Die.
Romeo Must Die, which is a pretty dope movie.
Yeah, for what it is.
She's not like the star of it. She's in a lot of it.
Yeah,
but it's an action movie, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, but it's dope. I think it's
cool.
dope. It's not like
you're not gonna she's not gonna get an Oscar
it's not
for
a
it.
cinematic classic, but I consider it to be a hood movie. So for a hood movie,
like it's a hood classic.
Yeah, it's like a hood karate movie.
Yeah.
That's dope. There's this kung fu show that was playing in New York in a spot called the Shed. It was called like Kung Fu something, and it actually ends today. And I didn't fucking get to make it to see that shit, yo. And I'm mad disappointed in myself because I wanted to go see that live kung fu action. I don't want to like, storm the stage like Lil Mama
and show them what you got.
Show I want to get my kung fu on,
and then get fucking slapped. Next thing you know, you disappear and shit. That's how fucking fast they push you.
But that would have went viral, and I would have connected it to the pod.
Nigga, you would have connected to fucking the next realm, man. They would have fucking got you the fuck out of here, man.
See, you don't believe in my kung fu skills. I've been watching a lot of Wu-Tang videos.
Yo, this nigga, instead of coming out like Jet Li, come out like Old Dirty Bastard. R.I.P. Old Dirty, I love you.
Rest in peace.
Word. Yo, I want to check the fucking Wu movie on fucking Hulu, bro. That shit looks dope.
Yeah, it's a series, I think.
Yeah, whatever it is, it looks amazing.
Yeah,
yo.
it does. It does look dope.
Fuck, yo.
I
need to get on my Hulu shit now.
Yeah, they got to give like a month free or something.
Yeah, do something, man, where I can check that shit out.
Where did we go? How did we get to Kung Fu? Oh, Romeo Must Die. Okay. Yeah. Then after that, she did Queen of the Damned.
Yeah.
That was dope.
Yeah.
That was a good movie. I don't know if she got to finish it before passing, but I think she had a lot of talent and a lot of potential.
Wasn't it supposedly loosely connected to Blade and shit?
I don't know.
Wasn't that they were gonna do that too or some shit? She was gonna continue to do it and they was gonna go into Blade and shit.
And they were gonna cross over.
Yeah, that's what I remember reading.
If that was the plan, that would have been dope. So she had potential.
Yeah,
crossover potential. She did cross over, but she had potential to keep growing.
Yeah,
but,
exactly.
Then came her untimely passing. So to me, she did what she did. Bless her, blessings. But in this category, like these other two have taken that fucking baton and ran with it.
Oh yeah.
So in outside ventures, right? Let's start with Beyonce. She acts.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Okay.
She done mad movies. Like she did them Austin Powers joints. She
looked good as hell in that too.
Yeah. She's beautiful. Like there's no denying that.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She did some movie where like her husband had a stalker, like a Fatal Attraction type or some shit.
With Idris Elba. What was the name of that shit? Damn, what the fuck? It was
Obsession?
a terrible movie.
Obsession. It was a terrible movie. Nah, it was alright. I'd be into it.
No. It was funny. Movies. Like it was like not terrible. I don't want to say terrible, but like it could have been better. But it was funny. Like I seen it. I ain't gonna lie. I watched it.
Then she did
the shit with Mos Def. Didn't she do Carmen? Yeah, with Mos Def.
Which is cheating because it was like a musical.
Yeah. The shit with Cuba Gooding Jr. The Something Temptations.
The Temptations.
It was something Temptations.
Fighting Temptations.
There you go, Bond.
Then she did like Cadillac Records also, right?
Oh yeah. She was Etta James.
And most recently she just did The Lion King.
Right.
So in entertainment, like she just did the Netflix documentary
That shit was good too.
My
My daughter put me onto that. Did
so,
you watch it?
No, I haven't.
Watch
Homecoming, not yet. It
Watch
looks dope as fuck,
Watch
and
it.
I can only imagine
It's
dope.
amazing.
Her Super Bowl performance a few years ago, that shit was fire.
Yeah, it got a lot of fucking backlash. But
Yeah,
fuck
because
that.
she's too pro-black for this society, and everybody's fucking pussy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we were talking about being PC though.
Yeah, bro. Nah, that shit was fire, and
Yeah,
that
no,
she
that shit
showed
was
the
amazing.
world that
Yeah.
was awesome.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
one of the best Super Bowl performances probably ever.
Hell yeah.
And Kanye was right. She got one of the best videos ever. Fuck Taylor Swift.
Yeah, exactly. They was bullshit, man.
Um.
No, yeah, but fuck that. Yeah, she got that off.
Then she does. She had a clothing line,
Oh, Darion.
House
of Darion.
and that shit was rocking. Then I think she gave her daughter a clothing line,
Did
Ivy
she?
Park or some shit.
Oh, okay. Now what
Blue Ivy.
don't she have to deal with Adidas now or some shit?
I
Or
think so.
Was it Adidas? She was gonna go with Reebok, but she said they weren't fucking diverse enough. She was like,
Yeah.
"Yo, I don't see anybody that looks like me in here. I'm out."
Yeah. You told me that story. I
Yeah.
think
That's amazing. Fuck that.
Yeah, she's right, and that's what I mean when I say she has the power to do what she wants,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and she can tell these corporations like, "Yo, y'all bugging, like fuck out of here, I'm
Yeah.
Beyonce."
Yeah.
Um,
And y'all want me to back this?
exactly. So, damn, what else she got going on then? If you think
She
about
got
it,
mad shit going on.
I know she got like production companies. Does she have artists?
I don't know.
She got to be involved in Tidal, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know. She's fucking got her hands in a lot of shit.
Yeah, she's just
Right?
just always busy.
And she's
That's
very
why.
out
That's
there.
why I say watch Homecoming. Like
Yeah.
you could see how much she does. It's amazing. That's why I told
Right.
you like she's involved, heavily involved in all her shit.
Yeah.
know what I'm
And
saying?
she's got a lot of stuff going on. And
Yeah.
then Rihanna, she's acted. She's done movies. She
Battleship
hasn't
was
done movies on a scale like Beyonce. What movie she did? She did
Battleship. That shit was fucking ass.
Yo, I like that movie.
What's that movie? Sucked. Nah. Yo, I saw
that movie was booty as hell.
Nah, I saw that movie twice, and that was it. I was like, I can't watch this bullshit. This movie's fucking horrible.
I've seen that movie like 10 times, and I like it. But
Yeah.
I can acknowledge that it is terribly bad.
Yeah, that movie's terrible, man.
Yeah, for sure. But I fuck with it for some reason. I don't know if it's the
The CGI.
yeah, the special effects
I
and
think
all
that's what
that.
it is. I think that's
And
what
like
gets
the
you
little
shit.
bullshit love story.
You're like that fucking cat.
and
All you
the
gotta
little
do is put the
brother
laser,
story.
and you're mad entertained, yo, right there, rang. All day, got you with the laser.
Yo, for real. I think I can't think of any other movie she's been in.
Nah, she's been. Oh, she was in This Is the End as herself. Michael Cera smacks her on the ass and shit.
I love that
And she
movie.
slaps
is
the
herself,
shit out of
yeah.
him.
Yeah, but she's not like the star of the movie. She comes out for like 10 minutes or so.
Nah, she's only in like 5 minutes of the movie and shit.
But yeah.
Sorry to spoil it
I
for
think
y'all.
that's
But
it,
if
right?
you haven't seen it by now, man, it's fucking 2019. Get with it.
Yeah, and see that movie because it's funny.
No,
as
it's a good
hell.
fucking. Yo, F, you seen that shit? No?
Nah, oh, you gotta watch that. That's an ill movie.
That's a fucking funny ass flick. This is the end.
But again, her acting career is nowhere near the
yeah.
scale of Beyonce.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I feel her other ventures outweigh Beyonce's.
She's well.
So she's got Fenty makeup,
Yeah.
which I believe it's on its way to becoming $1 billion company.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit is moving like a motherfucker. Like girls, ladies, makeup artists,
all types of women.
fans, little girls, kids. Like
Yeah.
everybody's.
Eating that shit up, man.
Yeah.
They're
That
buying
shit's
it
selling
like it's going out of
fast.
style, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's got Fenty by Puma by Fenty.
She's
or
got-
Fenty by Puma. whatever.
Yep. So she got kicks.
Yeah.
And them shits are selling, and they're actually pretty cute. I've seen some of them. It's not like other artist sneaker collaborations that they're kind of booty. She does have some whack ones that I've seen.
What you think of them Travis Scott shits, man? Be honest.
Travis Scott Jordans.
Yeah,
I think them shits is whack.
that's what I
Like
think.
the high
Thank
top
you.
ones is aight.
They
but
fucking whack.
like
yo.
on the lower scale of aight.
No,
And if you know
they-
what I mean, then you know what it is. But
they terrible.
nah, they're not
yo.
dope.
I don't like them shits at all, yo.
And then the low top ones are even worse.
All right, anyway. Back
So
to,
Rihanna's got kicks. Some are not so good. Some are really good. Some are cute. They look cute on the ladies.
yeah,
She's got some clothing through the same
right.
sponsorship
Puma.
contract.
Yeah.
Some little cute shit, sporty shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Then she got the Fenty lingerie line.
For real?
Yeah,
See, I didn't even know that.
yeah.
Damn.
And I mean, come on, Rihanna and lingerie. Like,
come on. Yeah.
I don't even got to talk about that.
That's
so it's
not for nothing. That's everybody's wet dream.
it's another profitable, very profitable company.
Yeah.
Now she partnered up with Louis Vuitton Moet Hennessy
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For the-
LVMH. Yeah.
for the Fenty by Rihanna, I think
Yeah.
it's called.
Yeah.
Clothing. So that's gonna be higher end couture.
Yeah. Like on some off-white shit.
Yeah. And I mean, come on, the Navy.
They're gonna eat that up.
Yeah.
And
Other
she's gonna
celebs.
Fucking be a billionaire.
Yeah,
by next
for
year.
sure. So
She's gonna be on the Forbes list next year as being a fucking top billionaire and shit.
So to me, in this category, I go with Rihanna.
Yeah.
Although Beyonce does more stuff, like more movies, more the Super Bowl show, like more public, the homecoming.
But that's the thing is that Rihanna is so like elusive.
Well, that's my point. That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
her
Although
anticipation.
Beyonce does more publicly,
Yeah.
Rihanna does more branding behind closed doors and partnerships
Yeah.
that are more profitable.
Yeah, like she's so elusive. Like you barely see
Yeah,
her.
and you wouldn't know it if you
Yeah.
didn't know it. You feel
Yeah.
me? So
if it wasn't published, you would know it.
yeah, if you are into makeup and not into music per se, you would still be buying Fenty because that shit is just some high quality good makeup.
Yeah.
Not even knowing it's Rihanna.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And she doesn't have to.
But that's definitely why she's got all these deals too. Is because
Oh yeah,
of
because she's Rihanna.
you know it's because of her music that she catapulted to where she's at.
if she was just Robin from Barbados, she would.
Yeah, Robin Fenty from Barbados. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So in this category, which is what? Outside ventures or
Yeah,
spend-
yeah, like basically making your money outside of music. And shit.
Yeah, like besides music, the
The reach. basically.
reach.
The cultural.
No,
good.
not the reach, because that's different. The
Yeah.
business ventures
Okay.
and the other talents, I guess. I go with Rihanna.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce could take movies. That's cool. If that's the category, movies.
Yeah.
Beyonce wins, I guess, by
By a large margin.
so much quantity, and also she does good movies too.
Yeah, she's been in
I fuck
funny
with her
shit.
movies.
Everybody's fucking laughed at Gold Member.
Businesses, Rihanna. Outside ventures, Rihanna. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
And then I guess branding or partnerships. No, it's Rihanna. Yeah, Rihanna wins.
Yeah.
Beyonce could take movies. Rihanna
Yeah.
takes outside ventures. And
Yeah.
yeah, like you said, she's gonna be a billionaire
Real soon. Real soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, real soon.
Oh, so I was thinking of something, right?
Right.
And this is gonna sound stupid as fuck, and it might be a little sexist, right?
Oh shit, here we go.
Here
goes our female audience.
Nah.
Close your ears, earmuffs, earmuffs.
Ladies, I love you.
Earmuffs, ladies, earmuffs.
Beyonce loses points from somewhere. I don't know what category it would be.
Alright.
But Beyonce loses points because the rumor is she smashed Marcus Houston.
For real?
Yeah.
So what does
So-
that mean?
She loses points for smashing a duck nigga. Like, that
Damn.
nigga's corny as fuck,
Wait,
Marcus
wait,
Houston.
time out. Let's get to your fucking deep-rooted hate for Marcus Houston. What
He's
happened?
corny.
What did he do to
Nah.
you? What did he do? He came up with a song that you came up with, and like it was wag. And,
Nah. Ray J just stole Knockout Entertainment back in the day.
Oh,
so
fuck Ray J. I know, yeah.
Nah, Marcus Houston is just corny. You never like. I know you don't like no Marcus Houston songs. I know.
Not
The only
particularly.
shit I can fuck with for Marcus Houston is "You Got Served."
Exactly. That shit was on cable the other day. I was watching that shit.
But nah, Marcus Houston's a duck. So the fact that
Damn.
Beyonce let a duck hit it, like, she gotta lose some points. Yo, ain't that how it works? That's how it works
Body
in my
count.
brain. If a girl has let a fucking duck ass nigga smash before, she loses points. Just the same way girls probably think if a dude, you know, smashed a whack shorty, he loses points. Like, he's not as dope or as cool as he used to be. So
Yeah.
vice versa. So Beyonce
Yeah.
gotta lose some points. Does that make sense?
You said Rihanna got to lose points, not Beyonce.
No, Beyonce.
Beyonce's more. I thought you said Rihanna.
No.
I was like, that's why I never. Oh, I did hear that.
Beyonce.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but does that go as a general rule? Like, do you think like that, or is it just me? Or
Be honest, yo.
Do you not care? Do I sound crazy?
Not necessarily. No. I get what you mean. I kind of get what you mean too. But you got to think of it this way. If that nigga get it, shit, I got to chill. Fuck that. Think of it that way. Shit.
But I always thought I had a chance.
That's all right, so there you go. So fuck Marcus Houston. Right,
Yo, I once gave my number to J-Lo.
I remember that I was there.
Yeah. She hasn't called me yet.
Word. Happy birthday, by the way. Happy belated, by the way.
Yeah, happy belated. I haven't changed my number, J-Lo.
Word. He still has the same number. Dead ass. No lie.
So,
100.
holla at
One
your boy.
holla.
You know, yeah. I don't know what A-Rod got that I ain't got, but
It's like $300 million.
You forget about A-Rod, holla at J-Rod right here. I'm here.
Fuck out of
J
here,
with the
J-Rod. Oh, man.
Yo, I'm stupid as fuck.
You don't want to know what I'm calling you in my head right now.
Damn, how did we get to talking about that? I forgot now. Oh, yeah, so
The corniness of
people that you let smash.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that?
I
I'm
mean-
asking this to the listeners, so give me some feedback on the gram
Oh,
or
yeah.
on the Twitter.
Yeah.
Like, does that apply? Do you think? Am I thinking wrong? Should I be like above that?
honestly, it really shouldn't even matter.
Right.
Like, before, if you ask that, you already have issues. Like,
But what if you just know it?
what do you mean?
Like,
Like if it's known,
like what if you meet a girl and you know that her ex
then
dude
you're
is a duck?
not for nothing. Then you're the one that's making a bad choice. Then if it's something that's already known and she's kind of a known thought and shit, like
No,
you're-
not saying she's a thought.
Uh,
Just saying she fucked with a corny nigga before. It don't gotta be a thought. Like, that might have been her man.
oh, I don't know.
Does that affect how you look at her? Do you look at her differently? Like, maybe her judgment skills
this
are
also
poor.
okay. So I'll say this. This applies to the individual because I might think, fuck it, she just made one bad choice. Now, if it's a string of corny dudes, then
Right.
whatever. Then she's just a habitual. Like she's not thinking. She's not focused.
Alright.
But if it's just one, she's just bound to make one. Everybody makes mistakes.
So if it's a string of corny dudes and you're like trying to holla and you bag her, are you the next corny dude?
That's what you got to remember.
Yo, this deep, son.
So I'm just saying though. That's what you got to remember.
I'm not saying that's how I think. No, I am saying that because Beyonce loses points because Marcus uses corny as fuck.
Damn.
But I don't know how I would apply that to relationships. I think, like, I won't hold it against her to the point that I won't, like, fuck with her.
I got a question. Would you get mad at a woman that turns you down because of your corny mistakes with certain women?
I don't,
Would you accept that from her? Be like, are you serious? This is why you're gonna fucking be like, yo, be out?
I don't think I'll get mad. I think I'll get it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you apply the same principle.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't know if that would prevent me. But I would probably like fuck with her about it and joke about it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta hope she takes jokes well. 'Cause
Yeah.
not all
Is
women do.
that like passive aggressive of me?
A little bit, yeah.
Maybe should I have just addressed it in the beginning?
Yeah.
Welcome to therapy, the podcast.
But I'm just telling you.
Burnz therapy session.
I just told you. It's you just better hope she's good with jokes.
Damn.
And not all of them are. And sometimes your jokes
Am I
are not
wrong
funny.
for even thinking that?
Again,
That's deep, right?
Again, yeah. Again, it's all
I don't
subjective
know.
to the individual.
Let's take a survey. People, how do y'all feel? Does their past
relationships
make them lose points if you think the people they fucked with before were corny? Or as men, are we conditioned to think that every guy she fucked with before us was corny regardless?
Of course. You always think you're better than every dude she fuck with, dude. Come on, man.
Ah, you see, that's different.
You
Because
see?
now
Come
that's
on.
dependent on confidence, so you should think like that.
Yeah, like if you think the dude before was like better than you, yo, he deserves to be with her then.
Ah, so I was right all along. You do lose points because they all cornier than me.
But you're just the next cornball in line.
Nah, fuck that. I'm the nigga that break the cycle.
Anyway, what's this got to do with albums?
Because I was saying somewhere along the line, Beyonce loses points for
Points,
letting
okay.
Marcus Houston smash.
But look, she
and if you think
rebounded with Jigga.
Jigga's the man, yo, because I done never thought Jigga would have backed Beyonce.
Damn, that's fucked up.
Nah, not even like on a physical feature thing. Like I never
Yeah,
thought
like you would
Jay-Z
think
was
they're
gonna
not from-
end up married with children and like publicly.
Hey, man, I'll tell you why I knew that was going to happen. Because he said it on a song. And I was like, you never say that publicly, man. You never. Yo,
What song?
Big Pimpin'.
Big Pimpin'?
Yeah, he says it.
What is that?
What does he say? Y'all be tripping. You think I'm going to give my heart to a woman? Never happened. I'll be forever macking.
Oh,
Cold-hearted assassin.
I got no patience.
Yeah. Yeah,
And I hate waiting.
Yep.
Ooh, Jigga was dropping jewels. I hate waiting.
Yeah, but look. All that shit you was talking, you ate all them words. Yeah. But that's what it is. That's part of maturing, though. That's part of maturing.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of growing up, man. That's part of growth.
True that. See, that's good. So blessings to Jigga and Beyonce.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I lost my train of thought.
Corny dudes.
Corny dudes.
You're past.
But
like I said, what if a chick, like I told you, she was like, yo, fuck you.
I gotta eat that because I probably been with some corny girls. You know what I'm saying?
So
keep it real.
So that means your judgment stinks.
Nah, because you don't know they corny at first. Because they got the facade up and they trying to swoon
Well,
you.
whenever you
to
first
woo
meet
you.
somebody, you're not meeting them. You're meeting their representative, man.
Exactly. So by the time you realize they corny, you might be deep in the game.
Damn. If you can't figure out they corny within the first 5-10 minutes, man, you're the cornball.
Nah, because
Yeah.
they can play that off, man.
There's people that can play it off, but come on, you can tell me
But
you
also,
can't spot
I'm not saying.
And don't get me wrong. I've been caught up. I've also been caught up.
I'm not even talking about being caught up. Even like potential like just jump offs.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
jump
might
offs.
smash a corny chick and not care.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you're just trying to smash.
It's just a wild.
You're gonna tolerate the corniness for whatever time amount till you get it popping.
2 minutes.
2 minutes of tolerance and 2 minutes of action.
That's what I mean. 2 minutes is gonna be over in 2 minutes.
Ooh, 2 minutes. You must really like her.
Get the heart rate going in 2 minutes.
Yeah. So all right. So let's say in your lifetime you've you happen to have smashed a couple corny girls, and then a girl. She shouldn't know that information. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yo, what
That's
the
my
fuck we talking about?
I don't know, man. You got me going down this corny person rabbit hole of yours. Pause.
Yo, we bugging right now.
Anyway, back to
Beyonce and Rihanna and Aaliyah. What other categories do we put them into? Because we already did music, we already did movies, we already did outside ventures.
Yeah.
An observation I made.
What'd you make? Oh, what you mentioned last week?
What I mentioned last week.
Oh, I thought you meant. Go ahead, say what you were gonna say.
They're all connected to Jay-Z.
In one shape or form, yeah, true.
Yeah. I don't know how that pertains to the debate, but I just made that observation.
Just right now?
No, earlier today, actually, on my
okay.
way here. They're all connected to Jay-Z, so damn, Jay-Z's the god. No, Nas is the god, Jay-Z's the GOAT. Yeah.
Did you check out Lost Tapes? Did you like it? I was
Nah,
telling
I thought
Jay.
it was booty, yo. I thought the production was lacking for the list of people that he collaborated with. The expectation was high.
Yeah.
I thought some of the tracks might have even sounded almost incomplete or I don't know, unmixed or something.
Yeah. What song did you like the best? There's got to be a song you actually was. Huh?
No,
Huh?
I couldn't even tell you that there's like a favorite song. Like if I put the album on right now, this is the song I would play.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you. I heard it once or twice and it
You
just,
didn't
didn't grab me.
You didn't like Queensbridge Politics? That was a good song.
It's cool. It's I'm not in a rush to go back and listen to it.
Oh,
I've
don't
been
get me-
listening more to Dreamville.
Did you like that album?
Yeah,
Did you?
yeah. I like that album. I've been listening more to MGK's album. I like that album.
I'll be honest. I listened to the Dreamville shit, and for me, I mean, it's got like I want to say 4 standout tracks where I was like, wow, that's pretty amazing.
Right.
But then the rest of it was.
So if you were to mic it,
I'd say 4.
4s?
Yeah, just 4.
See, 4's a lot. I like it, but I wouldn't
4.
even give it a 4. I would have gave it like a 3.5.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Because there's not. I don't like every song.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Like I said, there's 4 standout
The
tracks.
MGK album I like. I think it's a concept album.
I haven't listened to the album yet.
A dope concept album.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
back to like I was asking about Lost Tapes. So I'll be honest. Out of the 16 songs, 4 of them are to me good. I'll go back and listen to them.
No.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I ain't fucking with it.
Yeah.
What? That tape should have still lost. They should have left it alone.
Yeah. Did you watch the Nori interview?
Nah. I want to watch it though.
It's dope.
I haven't watched it.
It's dope. It's dope. He talks about a lot of good shit.
I saw a portion of it where he was talking about trying to collaborate with Prince.
Yeah.
And that Prince asked him if he owned his masters.
Exactly. And when he does, then holla at him.
Yeah, and I thought that was dope. And
that was
Prince
deep.
is always like, yeah.
Prince is ahead of his time, you see?
Exactly. Prince is always thinking ahead and was for independence and ownership way before everybody else. And everybody thought he was fucking crazy.
Exactly, yeah. They were like, nah, why are we going to give up this label money that they're giving us and shit?
And look, he was right all along because now 30 years later is when everybody's catching up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but you got to watch that shit. That shit is dope. He talks about a Biggie track, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Don't say that too loud. Black might go fucking
where supposedly it was him, it was Big, Nas, Busta, and somebody else in the studio. Oh, and Nori in the studio and shit. And it's a song where he directly claps back at Tupac.
Big?
Yeah.
And it exists?
Yeah. But Nori said he was gonna bring it in, but he's like, I don't think I should do it. And he didn't bring it in.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so I wish we could get our hands on that shit.
Damn, that's crazy.
But you gotta watch that shit. That shit is dope.
I definitely want to hear that.
And honestly, it's one of the best interviews I've seen Nas give in a long time. Well, like
Nas doesn't interview often, and when he does, it's
not very
like
good.
Awkward.
Yeah, like, but you know why I attribute it to? Because he's comfortable. He's comfortable with Nori. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they talk about it a lot.
They had that
little beef
squabble.
and shit. Yeah, but they talk about it and shit. But I could tell that he's comfortable with Nori and shit. Like he knows Nori and shit. So like he interviewed well with him and shit.
That's dope.
They had a dope discussion and shit. You should watch it. It's definitely dope. It's definitely worth the hour and whatever it is.
Oh, I'll check that shit.
And I didn't even watch it. I heard it because I followed the Drink Champs. Shout out to the Drink Champs.
It's on the podcast.
It's on, yeah.
Oh, I'll listen to it there then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was only on YouTube.
No. It's on the joint.
Oh yeah, I fuck with Drink Champs on Apple Music. So shout out to them. Also on Apple Music is the Great American Hip Hop Debate podcast. So make sure you check that.
Holla at them. They're pretty dope.
So back to our debate.
Yeah.
Because we just fucking
went off into the wild.
Yeah, for like 15 minutes. Sorry. Overall, if you had to collaborate and make a song
with one of them, wow,
who would you choose? See, I think that's the shit about their music, right? Because the way I look at them, to me, the Beyonce song has to be like really big sounding. So like what was the name of her first single?
Has to sound. Oh, Crazy in Love.
Crazy in Love with the horns and shit.
Yeah.
And it was like big sounding.
Rich Harrison.
I feel like the song you do with her has to sound like that. Like it has to be a big song, like a lot of instruments and drums.
Like big production.
Yeah. And I don't think that's a style of music that I would make or have ever made.
Well, it's like I said, she's got a lot of ballads though, man. You got to listen to them albums.
Yeah.
Again and like,
yeah. So I wouldn't,
you know,
I don't know if I would be able to
yeah,
collaborate successfully with Beyonce.
I'll be honest, to me in my head right now when you mention this topic and shit, it's a toss up between Rihanna and Aaliyah.
Yeah, because you see with Rihanna, right? It goes back to me feeling like her best music is club music, and I don't think I could
like dance
collaborate
music.
with her properly on club music. Although I am an advocate and a big fan of club music, I don't know if that would actually be a dope challenge that I might even want to partake in. Now that I think about it, like, can we come up with a dope house song?
Hell yeah.
And no, because you got to write it too.
Okay.
And give it to Rihanna, or you know, have Rihanna record it. That's tough. That's you're saying, yeah, okay, like nigga, that's not easy to come up with a fucking dope ass hit record, house music.
Yeah.
Although, I think if I get in my feels, I could write one pretty easy.
Go for it.
Nah, because then I gotta get in my feels.
Man, you always in your feels. Shut the fuck up.
That's what my niece tells me.
Shit. When are you not in your feels?
Yeah?
When are you not in your feels?
Damn.
Exactly.
Yo, we gonna stop talking about me.
Shit, you
on the
said
podcast. That's funny. I am always in my fucking feels.
So go ahead.
I be feeling a lot.
Write a smash, man, and fuck it. Let's get rich, B. Fuck. I'll produce the shit out of it.
Damn, I probably already wrote a smash, yo.
All right, so let's get it out there.
But then Aaliyah,
yeah,
is it like that'll be easy?
She's got the ill falsetto too, yo.
That'll be easy because that's just like we've done that. We've made those kind of songs where we could just plug Aaliyah in and it'll be a next level smash.
Imagine her on Hypnotic. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. So if I had to collaborate with one, I would choose Rihanna for the challenge of trying to make the dope house record, but the easy cheat code would be Aaliyah. And then Beyonce, like, I don't know, I feel like we'd have to commission an orchestra. Yeah, for real. Like, I feel like the song would only have to be 7 minutes.
She would only accept working with us if, like, we commission an orchestra and we exclusively record in Radio City Music Hall.
For real. And fucking shoot.
We'd have to black. No, you cannot record there, sir.
You cannot walk on the block for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And
She
then
would cost like $8 million.
As overall artistry, ventures, branding, who do you think? Damn, that's an unfair fucking question, man. It's
Yeah, because
loaded
one of them
didn't get to reach their full potential, and the other two are still expanding. Who's your favorite out of the three?
That's tough because, again, damn, they're all fucking dope, though.
I think Rihanna's my favorite, and I'm super biased to Aaliyah, which I have made evident. But I think Rihanna's just my favorite. Like her free spirit. Not that I would I could never wife for Rihanna type. That she too fucking wild for me. She wanna be
Yo, like I said, man, she's dope, yo. Yeah, I think I would.
She's super dope. But
I think I'll roll with Aaliyah.
I think I think I just found a badass pimple. That shit hurt. What? By my nose. You know them nose pimples be so hurting. My bad, pod. I'm letting y'all in too much.
Gross.
I think if I had to pick one as my favorite right now today, it's Rihanna.
Yeah, today's definitely Rihanna. Yeah, I'd have to roll with.
I'm biased to Aaliyah, and I always will be. And I remember, damn, we had a poster of Aaliyah in our recording studio.
I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, and that was a dope ass picture. She had
that shit that Margie had.
Yeah,
That
that
big
big
shit?
picture. Yeah, shout out to Margie.
Word.
Yeah, that big mural or whatever the fuck it's called.
That shit was
is
dope.
fuego, yeah.
That shit was
Might
amazing.
have to like try to buy that one day.
Yeah,
But it's mad big.
that was still super dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Super dope.
If you ever get a chance to visit Chris Mannion's studio, he has a really big Aaliyah picture.
Yeah.
What would that be called? Oh, a portrait.
It's a portrait, yeah.
A portrait, yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say before? A mural? No.
Yeah, you said mural. It's a
Nah,
portrait.
It's not a mural. It's a portrait.
Yeah.
A picture he took of her, I'm
Yeah.
assuming.
The
and that
Jay-Z
shit is
work
really
he
dope.
did too was pretty fucking dope.
The Jigga work, yeah. Shout out to him. Shout out to
How long
them.
they gonna be there for?
I don't know. I think that's their office. I
Okay.
think that's their studio now.
That's dope. That's
So I
dope.
think
People
they're
should go
there.
check that out, man.
Yeah. So overall, I gotta go with Rihanna.
Yeah.
Aaliyah's excluded because she's the given. Like, so Rihanna today.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy about Rihanna? Like girls love Beyonce,
Yeah.
and girls love Rihanna, but I think more girls lust for Rihanna.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's a sex symbol more
More
so than Rihanna than
Aaliyah.
Beyonce.
Yeah, than Beyonce.
Yeah, and I don't think Aaliyah. I think towards the end of her career, she was becoming more of a sex symbol.
Yeah.
But earlier in her career, she wasn't looked at that way, obviously, because she came in so young.
Yeah.
So she just never got to reach her full potential.
Yeah, that sucks.
So who knows where she could have taken it? And so she's excluded. Whatever. Rihanna wins. Damn, the Navy, yo. It's a strong following. So shout out to Rihanna. Shout out to the Navy. Shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to the Beehive.
Yeah. And like you mentioned last week too, it kind of sucks that Mary J was kind of like an afterthought.
Yeah,
Because I'll be
excluded Mary
honest,
J,
the
damn.
more I thought about it, and I actually went back and listened to some of her older projects, she's fucking amazing, yo.
Yeah, and she has a lot of
A lot of
music.
Yo.
She's done well. I don't think she's on the scale of Beyonce or Rihanna as far as ventures outside of music, although
No.
she has had a couple.
Yeah,
but
but
musically alone, I think she trumps both Rihanna and Beyonce.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, so and maybe we excluded her because to us she's held in such high regards that it wouldn't even really be fair.
True.
I think,
I don't think so. Yeah, I think so because I would definitely go with Mary J.
Yeah, like again, musically, Mary J just beats them both by such a large margin,
Right.
that argument would have been null,
Yeah.
and then the other categories wouldn't have been enough, in my opinion, to sway. So Mary's like a given,
Right.
so she's like the final boss.
Right.
So
Yeah.
now Rihanna won. Rihanna maybe could go against Mary,
Right.
because Rihanna gets the ventures category, but
Right.
Mary gets the music category.
Yeah.
And Mary's classic, yo. Like, damn.
She's still touring.
She's on tour with
With
Nas, so I
Nas,
definitely
yeah.
want to try to catch that. I hope she's performing a lot of early album materials. Maybe first three, or I would say first 3 albums.
Yeah.
What's the 411? My Life, and I believe I want to say Share My World is the next album. If not, it's the one I'm talking about. Those 3 albums to me, and especially because the second one too. Fuck yeah, those are 3 really quality albums.
Fucking jamming next door.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Oh shit! All along I thought I was hearing music in my head. What? And I'm like, damn, this music don't stop playing. Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? Jesus.
Yo, that's funny as fuck. Damn, we stupid as hell.
No, you stupid as hell.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Share My World is right.
The 3rd album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a classic.
1997.
Album. Yeah, that was. I remember listening to that album when I got either mid, like when I got out of boot camp for the middle, they give you like a week or 2 off or whatever.
Yeah.
or when I ended boot camp
Right.
in '97.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to
Oklahoma.
shout out to my boy Hightower, who I went to boot camp with, who I recently reconnected with. Yeah, Richard Hightower.
Oh, that's his real name?
Yeah.
Oh, I
That's
thought
his
you were
real
out
name.
making fun of him.
Nah, crazy ass white boy from Florida, man. He held me down. He showed me a lot of love, him and his family, because on graduation day, nobody came out to see the kid, and him and his family let me hang with them, and they took me out to dinner and shit. Yeah. Sob story. So shout out to him. We actually recently reconnected like a few months ago after over 20 years. I didn't see him again after boot camp. And we
'cause
had
he got
lost
a son.
contact. Yeah. And he actually just recently found me on the gram. And that's my man, yo. That's a good brother, man. We went through that
That training together.
yeah,
That crucible.
that bid and shit.
That crucible of training.
Yeah, and then shout out to my other man, Mike Macon from the Bay, Cali, who I was with in Oklahoma. We actually drove from Oklahoma to Cali. I
That's
think I
dope.
spoke about that on a different pod. We bought Capital Punishment, and that was the soundtrack to the drive. So he was just actually out here east. I didn't get to see him because of work, but shout out to him. We definitely got to reconnect.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be dope.
Yeah, man.
To all the listeners, to all the fans, make sure y'all following the podcast on social media at GAHHD_podcast. That's the Great American Hip Hop Debate initials. Yeah, right? Acronym, whatever.
No, acronym.
That's the Instagram page. Check there for updates.
That's the Instagram handle.
The links to the new episodes. Again, this is the last episode we're gonna post on SoundCloud.
Sorry, SoundCloud.
We've moved
Love y'all.
over to Spotify and Apple Music, so you can stream us on either one of those two platforms. We are on a couple of other platforms. I just don't remember which ones right now.
Get it
but
together.
definitely stream us on either Spotify or Apple Music. Follow the Instagrams. Follow Deadass Worldwide. Follow the Black Vault. Follow Call Me _Joseph _ My 9/11 book. La Cura, JR 174, some shit like that. You'll see him on my page, or you'll see him on the Last Breath page. Follow the Last Breath page, Last Breath Entertainment.
Twitter.
Follow the MDMA page at MDMA Lifestyle Brand. I'm actually rocking the Bendición sample.
Word, man.
tee.
When can I get my hands on that shirt,
I
man?
believe this shirt
Stop playing games.
should be arriving this week. So by next episode, you should have it. When do you go on vacation?
Oh, no. I'm going in August 15th. I'm out.
Oh, yeah. So we'll definitely have it before then.
All
Follow that page for the newest pieces. We got a couple pieces. We got some podcast merchandise coming soon. Some Slap Yourself merch. Some Great American Hip Hop Debate podcast merch. Some I'm Always in My Feels merch. Yo, that shit'll sell. I think I just stumbled on a design idea. A shirt that says I'm always in my feels. And I think that might sell. Huh. Think about it. Anyway, any shout outs? Anything to say to this music is really fucking with me, these bastards. They're jamming some trash. Pardon y'all listeners if y'all hear it.
it looks like somebody's learning how to play the drums over
God
there.
bless them. I ain't trying to kill them.
No, I know, but I'm just saying that's what it sounds like.
Damn,
That
at least if it
somebody's-
was some good theme music I could vibe to.
Nah, it looks like somebody's
that's
learning how to
not
play the drums.
They threw me off again. Follow all the social medias. Oh, shout outs. You got any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to CO, shout out to Xavier. Yeah. Shout out to the Breath. Shout out to
Oh shit, not to cut you off, but real quick, I got a couple Last Breath kids tees, so I gotta give you one. For
Oh,
Xavier.
okay. Yeah. I gotta send it to CO. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to Straight Flavor Studio. Always.
True that.
Like I said, all the listeners. My out of town family. That's basically it, man.
Yeah. Shout out to J Twin as always. Shout out to JP too. Damn, I don't want to forget about him like that. That sounded a little foul, but shout out to Twin, man.
Shout out to the Twins, man.
Dude,
Love y'all.
Yeah.
Family.
I was actually talking about JP to somebody yesterday. Shout out to them. Florida Brothers, Breath Babies,
Shout out
Breath
to Black
Moms, The Black Dawn. Not to be confused with The Black Dawn. He said that in one episode. Yo, that shit always makes me laugh. I go back and listen to episodes.
That was a draft episode.
I laugh at myself laughing on episodes. So that's great, man.
Gotta laugh.
This podcast serves as therapeutic.
Like a therapeutic outlet.
Yeah, especially these last 2 episodes. I think today we went off and talked about some real bullshit. I'm gonna have to hear when I listen back. Sometimes I think, especially with the last episode, right? So my fear was, and I expressed it in the chat, that I may not want to release it. I wasn't sure if I had exposed myself too much, and I wasn't sure if I was ready to put that out to the public. That was my initial fear. I know it was both of us, obviously, as it is now. Yeah. But some parts of the show, I felt like I was letting a lot of the world in. Obviously, because we're mic'd up. Yeah. So it's not just me and you. Yeah. So something that maybe I would have said between you and I was said on air. Yeah. And I wasn't sure. I wanted to. But that's why let that out.
I was trying to keep us out of those dark alleys.
But we may
delve deeper.
No, you know what it is? Again, my brain thinks so weird, right? So I think we may do an episode where we do go down those dark alleys. And we really we really get into the nitty-gritty of things. And then that episode, because my brain works in rapper career, like story mode. So I'm like, ooh, shortly after that episode, I'm shot and killed, and then y'all can drop the episode. Ooh, that's gonna be
all right then, fucking Hype Williams.
That's gonna be my last interview, and y'all gonna have it in the stash, and then y'all gonna put it out, and it's gonna be when I talk to my exes directly and confront.
No more subliminals, no nothing. It was
damn. I don't know if last episode was filled with subliminals. It probably did contain a couple, but. God, I love all y'all. So
I mean, again, we can't reveal everything, but we
So mentally, damn, that's like, is that selfish of me to think like that?
Why?
Like,
they're your thoughts.
You
can be selfish with your thoughts.
Yeah, I guess, right. So anyway, that was the little plan I came up with. Like, we'll record the episode, the real episode, and then something will happen where I'm not, no longer with us, and then y'all gonna put out the episode, and that's gonna be what really fucking launches the launch pad, and that's gonna be you get to Puff Daddy off my Biggie. And that's okay because the legacy will live on forever like Bad Boy, so I can live with that.
Of course. I'm gonna be in all the Twitter videos and shit.
Yeah.
With a picture behind you.
Just make it a good picture.
Yeah, I got you. Not like that last picture you put up. That shit, I look stupid as shit in that picture.
Which one?
The picture for the fucking last episode.
Oh, for the art? Look cool. I told you. Yeah, that's one of my favorite pictures.
I know, you look cool.
I do look kind of cool in that picture.
But I look like a fucking dick.
My bad.
But anyway.
We don't have enough pictures together, my friend.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my plan for one day. So listeners, listen.
That's what they do. That's what
listeners. One day you'll get to hear the real M. Burnz interview that my man Harvey. No, you know what? We should do that one day.
Interview each other?
Yeah. Because I think you can get a lot out of me that others might not be able to.
Yeah, of course.
And yo.
That's going in there on the Mook edits and shit.
Mook edits. I think you can get some truths out that others might not be able to, and some things that I may not want
Yeah.
shared.
It's like I was saying before with the Nas shit. Like, you know, he was comfortable, so they were able to talk. Like, it was a conversation.
Yeah,
It wasn't an interview. It was an actual conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all about
So one day
comfort.
that'll come out. Yeah. But also, damn, it's not. I don't want anyone to think like that's the episode. Like I'm a shit on people episode, because that's not the case at all.
No.
I don't even function with that energy.
No.
It'll just be an episode where I can express my true feelings on situations that I've been through publicly, that I didn't explain the cause of. Yeah. So if you knew, you knew, and if you didn't, you just thought like, wow, this nigga's just kind of fucked up in the game. Something must have happened, but you never knew what happened.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've thought of writing a book like that, but I don't want to do that.
I think the fuck you episode though, that'd be like a forest fire.
Yeah, I don't even think I would want to do a fuck you episode ever. Damn,
that's what I'm saying.
I think
it would be a forest fire. Like, you wouldn't be able to contain it.
Yeah. The day we record that episode, that one's definitely not coming out, and that's gonna be unplanned. It's just gonna be like, these niggas couldn't make it to the pot again.
Oh,
nah.
I knew it was coming. Sorry, guys. Forest fire. It's not even a dumpster fire. It's a forest fire.
Yo, on that
nobody's
note,
safe.
Shout out to all y'all. Love is love. Shout out to my boy White Mike. I think I shouted him out last episode. He sends me some prayers. I think I said that already. Whatever. Shout out to him. He promotes the Love is Love movement. I totally have joined him and his team.
Love conquers all, baby.
Yeah. I did a typo the other day where it said, instead of love is love, it said love is live, and I kind of like that. I like that sentiment. Love is live. Love should make you feel alive.
True.
So yeah, love to all y'all. You got to sign off? Have you perfected your sign off?
Negative. I need to.
Nah, me neither. I'm still building on it. It's definitely walk with honor, walk with pride. I like that. Honor and pride are very important aspects to my code of honor. Yes. Chin up. You remember that UCLA basketball game where the big dude missed a shot and then the little point guard came over and the big dude had his chin down and the little cat pushed his chin up? That to me, that was such a small gesture, but such a monumental moment.
Yeah. True. Because the little guy's telling the big guy. Like,
yeah. So it's always chin up, y'all. Like, shit's gonna happen, man. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna make mistakes. Life's gonna fuck you. You're gonna be challenged. People aren't always easy. Relationships, children, religion, politics, society, the law.
Oh, the law. Oof.
There's so many potential, not enemies, but like obstacles that can come in your way.
Yeah, just
and sometimes you feel like you gotta hang your head, like you failed or like you did wrong, and that's the wrong attitude, man. And it's easier said than done, you know.
I've done it. Shit.
Don't let me get on my preachy
shit.
But
I'm my worst critic, me.
But yeah, man, chin up, yo. Regardless of the negatives, there's always a lot of positives. You know, the fact that we're alive and awake and have the potential and the ability to turn it around at any moment. Y'all got to acknowledge that, and y'all got to put that into motion. If you're not happy in whatever situation you're in, you got to put it into motion to change that, whether it be relationship, career, family issues, maybe you and your bestie stop talking, whatever it is, you know, you got to fix the negative and turn it into a positive and live a happier life. So it's always chin up. It's always carry yourself with honor, carry yourself with pride. It's last breath for life.
Yeah,
it's the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast, episode 8, signing off. And somebody hit my music, but not this not this trash music. You hear? I hope it's not picking up on the mic, but I know the sound quality of Straight Fuego Studios lets me know it probably is picking up on the mic. So Somebody hit my music. Oh shit. Titty Tane was calling me. Titty Tane never calls me.
It's probably got some hoes. Yeah.